Okay, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I am Clarissa Rodriguez, Chair of the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. Due to the coronavirus pandemic and state guidelines regarding social distancing, today's board meeting is being conducted remotely from various locations throughout New York State. This meeting is also being webcast live for members of the public. Board members, please be reminded that there is a slight pause in the audio transmission. Also, please state your full name each time you speak for the record. Now, I have the honor of calling the 995th meeting of the board to order. Madam Secretary, will you please call?
Yes, good morning. Vice Chair Foster.
Here.
Board Member Pebrocki.
Here.
Board Member Higgins.
Here.
Board Member Lobin. He's here. Board Member Williams.
Here.
Board Member Hall. Board Member Hall, can you speak again and wait 2 seconds? Well, she's here.
Here.
Board Member there she is. Thank you. Board Member Ostley.
Here.
Board Member Crane.
Here.
Board Member Stasko.
Here.
Board Member Taveras. Board Member Taveras, I can see you. Can we try that again? Okay, she is here. Board Member Caginelli.
Here.
Board Member Delon.
Here.
Chair, all members are present.
Okay, thank you very much, Madam Secretary. Agenda item 1, approval of the December 15, 2020 meeting minutes. You have all received a copy of the meeting minutes to review. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay. Seeing and hearing none, is there a motion to approve the December 15, 2020 board meeting minutes?
Yes, Madam Chair. This is Board Member Stasko. I move to accept the minutes of the December 15th, 2020 minutes.
Board Member Stasko, is there a second?
Yes, this is Board Member Delon, and I second the motion.
Thank you, Board Member Delon. Is there any opposition? Okay, seeing and hearing no opposition, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye.
Thank you. All opposed? Okay, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Agenda item 2, Office of General Counsel's Departmental Report. General Counsel David Wertheim will now present the statistical and informational report for December.
Thank you, Chair, Vice Chair, and board members. It is a pleasure to report for the December 2020 workflow in those divisions of the board wherein decisions are made. First, in adjudication, in December, there were 18,370 hearings held, 12,456 cases fully resolved at the hearing, with 482 reserved decisions issued. There were also 1,519 pre-hearing conferences held. In terms of waiver agreements, 2,429 such agreements were approved, 2,342 via the hearing process, and 87 by desk. In the Administrative Review Division, 1,131 applications were received in the month of December, 965 applications fully processed, leaving inventory end of month at 2,626. With respect to full board review applications, 137 were received, 123 processed, leaving case inventory end of December at 189. That concludes the statistical and informational report. Of course, I would take any questions. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, David. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay, seeing and hearing none, may I have a motion to accept the report of the Office of General Counsel?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stasko, and I move to accept the statistical informational report of General Counsel.
Thank you, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Board Member Delan, and I second the motion.
Thank you, Board Member Delan. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing and seeing no opposition, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you. All opposed? Okay. I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Agenda item 3, license application. Special Counsel Elizabeth Lott will now present the licensing application.
Good morning, Chair Douglas. Thank you very much. You have before you the recommendations from the assigned board panel regarding the licensing applications listed in Part 3 of today's agenda. A, Section 24A, Joel Fredrickson, 2-year renewal. B, Section 53B, Skybel Associates, Inc., DBA Qua Links, 3-year renewal.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Can you hear me now?
Okay, good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I am Clarissa Rodriguez, Chair of the New York State Workers' Compensation Board. Due to the coronavirus... Okay, it looks like our recording was replaying somehow. All right, it appears to have stopped. Okay, go ahead. Sorry for the interruption, Elizabeth. Go ahead and proceed. Can you hear me, Elizabeth?
Elizabeth, we're on Section 53-B, licensing apps.
Can you hear us, Elizabeth? Oh, she's on mute.
Hang on, I unmuted her.
Okay, I hear you. What is happening?
I'm not sure, but we can hear you.
We can hear me? Okay, I'm going to just keep reading. I'm trying to...
All the board members?
I'm just trying to...
Okay, I'm just a second, Elizabeth. Just want to make sure that there's no further interference. Okay, it looks like everyone appears to be muted. Elizabeth, when you're back online, you can go ahead with the rest of your report. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
I apologize. Okay, so Skybel Associates, DBA Qua Links, 3-year renewal. Section 53D, Hartford Life and Accident Insurance, 3-year renewal. Claims Administration Services, Inc., 1-year renewal. Veritas Claim Administrators 2 LLC, we're holding until February. Constitution State Service LLC, 2-year renewal. Cannon Cochran Management Service, Inc., 1-year renewal. Johnson & Associates, Inc., 1-year renewal. I present these recommendations to the board for your consideration.
Okay, thank you, Elizabeth. Are there any questions or need for discussion? Okay, seeing or hearing none, may I have a motion to accept the recommendations of the panel that's presented on the agenda by Elizabeth Lott?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stasko, and I move to accept the panel's recommendations.
Thank you, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Delan, and I second the motion.
Thank you, Board Member Delan. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, seeing or hearing no opposition, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you. All opposed? I hear no opposition. I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you, board members. Agenda item 4, legal appeals. General Counsel David Wertheim will now present the recommendations concerning decisions of the appellate division.
Thank you again, Madam Chair. If I could get a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yes.
Okay. From the time of the last board meeting until today, the Appellate Division 3rd Department has issued 21 decisions with respect to workers' compensation claims. Those are set forth at item 4 of your agenda. My request for a motion has 2 parts. First, with respects to items 4A through 4L and 4N as in Nancy through 4U. It is the recommendation of General Counsel that all of the decisions of the court be adopted as the decisions of the board. Those decisions, I should have noted earlier, 15 of the overall 21 decisions were affirmances. 1 was a modification, 4 reversals, and 1 dismissal of the appeal. The second part of my request for a motion is with respect to item 4M, as in Michael, on the agenda, Richard Love versus Village of Pleasantville. It's my request that the board empower counsel's office to discuss the matter with the Attorney General and, if warranted, move for reconsideration and or leave to appeal to the Court of Appeals. Otherwise, it is the intent of counsel's office to then place the matter back on the February agenda for consideration of whether to accept the decision of the court as the decision of the board.
Okay, thank you very much, David. May I have a motion to accept the recommendations of the Office of General Counsel?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stasko, and I move to accept the recommendations of the Office of General Counsel.
Thank you, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Madam Chair, this is Board Member Dalan, and I second the motion.
Thank you, Board Member Dalan. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, seeing and hearing no opposition, all in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed? Hearing no opposition, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. Agenda item 5, cases for mandatory full board review. We start with case 5A, Docks, Hale, Creek, ASACTC, case number G1434828. Is there a motion with respect to 5A on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Ellen Tepraki, and I move that the dissent be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you, Board Member Paprocki. Is there a second?
Yes, this is Board Member Frederick Orsley, and I second that motion.
Thank you, Board Member Osley. Are there any recusals from this case? Seeing and hearing no recusals, is there any opposition to the motion? Okay, hearing no opposition, all in favor, please say aye.
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 All opposed? Hearing no opposition, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. 5B, Tonnage, Inc., case number G1698576. Is there a motion with respect to 5B on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Hull, and I move that the dissenting opinion be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you, Board Member Hull. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Pam Caginelli, and I second that motion.
Thank you, Board Member Caginelli. Are there any recusals? Hearing none, is there any opposition to the motion? Again, hearing and seeing none, All those in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you. All opposed? I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. 5C, Verizon New York, case number G0917664. Is there a motion with respect to 5C on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Ellen Peprocki, and I move that the dissent be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you, Board Member Paprocki. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Frederick Horsley, and I second that motion.
Thank you, Board Member Osley. Are there any recusals from this matter? Hearing and seeing none, is there any opposition to the motion? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Thank you. All opposed? Hearing none, I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Thank you. 5D, Quantum Aviation Services, LLC, case number G0999632. Is there a motion with respect to 5D on the agenda?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stephen Crane. I move that the opinion of the majority as it is modified be adopted as the opinion of the full board.
Thank you, Board Member Crane. Is there a second?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Mark Higgins, and I second that motion.
Thank you, Board Member Higgins. Are there any recusals from this case? Hearing and seeing none, is there any opposition to the motion?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Linda Hall. There's opposition.
Thank you, Board Member Hall. In light of the opposition, I call upon the Secretary for a roll call vote.
Board Member Osley.
Yes.
Board Member Caginelli. No. Board Member Crane.
Yes.
Board Member Delon.
Yes.
Board Member Higgins.
Yes.
Board Member Hall.
No.
Board Member Loban.
Yes.
Board Member Peprocki.
Yes.
Board Member Stasko.
Yes.
Board Member Taveras.
Yes.
Board Member Williams.
Yes.
Vice Chair Foster.
Yes.
Madam Chair.
Yes.
That motion is carried 11-2.
Thank you, Madam Secretary. Agenda item 6, there is nothing to consider under discretionary full board review. Agenda item 7, is there any other business? Hearing none. May I please have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Yes, Madam Chair, this is Board Member Stasko, and I move to adjourn the meeting.
Thank you, Board Member Stasko. Is there a second?
Yes, this is Member Delon, and I second the motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Board Member Delon. Is there any opposition to the motion? Okay. All in favor, please say aye.
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 All
Aye.
opposed? I am also a yes. That motion is passed. Meeting adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Please stay safe out there, and we'll see you next time. Have a good afternoon. Bye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Bye.